Alexa, stop. I fear I am a little bit more, no, not I fear, that's wrong. I am a little bit more presentable than I was like 10 minutes ago. It's now 2:19 a.m. I have got my outfit on. I'll show you what I've been wearing. I'm wearing this from Hollister because it's too thick. And then also I'm wearing, let me just hold my camera down. I'm wearing these jeans. They're also from Hollister. And then I'm wearing these Nike socks, you probably can't even see. And then my New Balances. Because this is all like the thickest stuff that I didn't want to put in my suitcase. But my bed's made. I've got the last pieces of my carry-on. Okay, so watch is going on, bracelet is going on, and then water, which I've attached to my carry-on here. I've got my wallet there, so that needs to be filled. And then I've literally just got my AirPods that are charging, so I need to take them off charge and put them in my bag. Then I need to do my hair, brush my teeth, and then I'm pretty much ready to go. Alright, so my AirPods don't even need charge, don't know why they're going green now. A minute ago they were going red, so that's good. These can go in because these are on 82%, and then each AirPod is fully charged. So I'm gonna put those in my bag, and then I'm gonna plug in my camera while I do my hair and brush my teeth, and then I think we're pretty much ready to go. Okay, so we are at the airport. It's currently 3:58 a.m. Feeling a little bit better than I was this morning. Feeling a bit more awake, definitely. To be fair, I didn't actually get that much sleep because I was scared that all of our alarms were gonna like not come on and we were gonna miss our flight, but we didn't, and we're here, so yeah. But I'm surprisingly not feeling super tired, so we can deal with that, that's fine. We're just about to get on the bus to go to the actual airport terminal, because right now we're just at the parking. Alright, we are just going up the stairs. We just checked in our tiny suitcases, because we could. Oh my gosh, the queue looks not great for security, and our flight does start boarding in like 35 minutes.
No, 45.
35?
40.
No, because it starts at 5:50. It starts boarding at 5:15 and it's 4:39 a.m. Okay, update. We just got to security. It said it would take 15 minutes, but this is the current queue that we're waiting in. So I really don't think it's going to take 15 minutes. What are we thinking?
It's going to take way more than 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Mic's not connected, so ignore that. But it didn't take as long as I thought it would have. We just got to the front of the queue, basically at security, and we've been here like about 15 minutes, so it's been fine. But I need to put my camera away because we're about to go through security. We just got on the plane literally like 3 seconds ago. Well, it was not 3 seconds ago, it was about 5 minutes ago. And they just told us that we have a 1 hour delay. So we're going to be on the ground here at Bristol Airport for an hour before we even like take off or anything because of the congested air or something. I'm not really sure. The time right now is 6:13 a.m. and so we should be here for another hour, so that'll take 7:15, 8:15, 9:15, so about 9:30 we should land there if this delay isn't any longer than an hour, which I'm really hoping it's not. Okay, so the footage you're seeing right now is when he just let us. They said that we could go up and see like the plane in the front and all the controls and that, and so that is all of the controls of the plane. And then now there's a literally huge queue from the front to the back of the plane of people trying to get to the front, so that's cool. But I'll update you if we get any update on our 1 hour delay. Okay, we are taking off. I'm sure you can probably hear. Yes, that is very loud. The windows are all dripping with rain, so I'm actually quite happy to leave the UK and not be here for another 5 days because the rain right now is insane coming through the windows, and we are officially wheels up. Oh no, we're not. Are we? Now we are. Now we definitely are. Oh no. Oh, bit shaky. Right, okay. Little bit shaky, not gonna lie, but oh yeah, maybe a little bit shaky actually. Could I do 2 ham and cheese toasties, 2 bacon rolls, and then 1 tea, and then 1 margarita pizza twist? Thank you.
Was it one margarita?
Yes, please. Alright, so my food just came. I got a pizza twist, a margarita pizza twist. Not sure how great it's going to be because it is plain food, but let's try it. I'm just waiting for the pizza twist to cool down, but I don't actually think I told you earlier, the delay wasn't as long as we thought, because it started, so they told us that we would have a delay at quarter past 6, and then it was meant to be till 7:15, but it's 7:22 now, and we've been on the flight 25 minutes, so someone do the maths, because I'm not going to, but it's not, the delay wasn't as long as they thought, and it was quite cool that they said that we could go, like everyone could go at the front and look at the pilot's thing and get to speak to the pilot and that. Okay, now let's try the pizza twist. Don't expect it to be great, but you know, we can only hope. Cheers. It's a bit bready. Sorry if I'm chomping, but it's good. It's very bready. Was it worth like £6.50 or whatever it was? No, but it's not terrible. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so just finished my pizza twist. It was actually alright, to be fair. But they served food quite early, considering we're now 43 minutes into the flight, but they must have served it at like 25-30 minutes into the flight, which I think is quite early. But I have got some Pringles, and the top is literally like that because of the air pressure. Again, I think the same with my water bottle, and so I do feel that they're going to... Alright, we are now 1 hour and 33 minutes into the flight. We've got about half an hour left, I think, maybe 25 minutes. They just came on the announcement and said that the airspace in Spain is all good, so we can like land as soon as we get there, because I didn't know if we could because of our delay earlier, but that's all fine. But the only thing is, our friends actually went yesterday, and he went because my sister is 11 and the machines for passport control are under 12, otherwise you have to go in the queue, and so my sister's going to have to go in the queue with one of my parents, and apparently yesterday that queue was really long. Don't know if it's going to be as long today. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping that it's just easy and quick and we can just get our bags and get out of the airport, because the bus transfer is about an hour and 20 minutes as well, I think. So yeah, that's it. We just got off the plane. The weather is so much better than it was at home. There's the plane literally there. We're getting on the bus now. Landed and got off the plane. I still have the timer on my phone. I will check it now. I'm pretty sure it was about 2 hours. Where's my phone? Oh, here it is. It was 2 hours and 1 minute and 13 seconds. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just got off the flight. How was your flight?
Very good flight. It was absolutely outstanding.
Good.
Bacon roll was best.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not too happy, to be honest. We have been stood in passport control for literally 1 hour and 15 minutes, I think it is. We got in at just after 10 o'clock and it is now 11:17. And we've still got like literally half of the queue to go. Okay, we are now on the coach transfer. As you can see, this is the bus, and the passport control was an absolute nightmare. It literally took forever because, as I said, my sister's under 12, and so because she's under 12, we had to go through the automatic ones and then through the manual ones. So we had to go through the ones where the camera takes a picture of your face, and then like you put your fingers on and it scans your fingerprint, and then you have to also go through the human one and the queue for the human one. We were literally in the queue for like just under 2 hours. It was so long. But by the way, ignore the thing on my face. I do know it's there. The thing that I'm practically, literally growing on my face at this point. I don't literally have a clue. But yeah, so that was an absolute nightmare. And now the coach transfer has just started moving. And it's an hour to the first stop, which is not our hotel. Oh, it looks quite nice, the airport. This is the airport. Looks like a shopping centre, not gonna lie. But the transfer is an hour to the first stop. And that the first stop is not ours, so I think we're like 3 or 4 stops in. We could even possibly be the last stop, I don't have a clue. But that is going to be a bit of a nightmare, because this is going to be like another 2 hours. Probably by the time they let all the people off and then get to different places and then let people off at every different place on the way. I'm still not feeling too tired. I'm a little bit tired, but not like just like I woke up early. Well, I did, but only like I woke up a little bit earlier than I normally do. So that's fine. I literally can't wait to get there. It could be the worst hotel in the world, but it's literally better than queuing in the airport. No, it's called a hospital in the airport. For this airport, we're just literally leaving right now, but it's better than queuing in the airport for like 2 hours, because that was an absolute nightmare. I don't even think I recorded that much while I was in the queue, because I literally could not bring myself to. There was like literally babies crying, there was people like literally laying on the floor. It was a bit dramatic, not gonna lie, but it's fine because we made it. And the weather is so nice. I don't actually know what the weather is right now. The time here, I don't even know if you heard that, the time here is 12:18 and the weather is looking quite sunny. Let me get an exact number for you. It's 19 degrees in Palma, and that is today. It's gonna be a high of 20, and then Monday 23, Tuesday 25, Wednesday 24, Thursday 26, Friday 26. So that is all looking good, and yeah, that is pretty much it that I have to update you on. But yeah, that airport was painful. I'm sorry, but like, look at the water here and look at those buildings up there, and like literally the trees and everything. The UK could actually never, like, genuinely. Okay, so my sister just asked me if I wanted to do a TikTok. Yeah, of course I do. I never not want to do a TikTok. So get my phone out, go on my TikTok, and they've banned my account because I posted a TikTok this morning with my sister in, and TikTok thinks that it's my sister's account and she's under 13. So now I have to go on the thing and I have to either do a facial age estimate or a photo with parent or guardian, or take a picture of a government issued ID. So that's cool. Okay, we have just arrived after our bus transfer that was literally like 3 hours, but I think we're gonna go get some food because I haven't eaten anything except that pizza thing all day. Okay, we are at check-in. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, that's enthusiastic. And it hasn't been too long, to be fair. We've just come to get our wristbands. Oh, okay, I think we have to go. Guys? Okay, we have to go and get our wristbands on. Alright, so we have just done check-in. This is what the lake is looking like at the moment. It's literally all around here. So there's an Italian restaurant there, there's some buildings there, that hut over there is for reception, and then that's a building, back there's a building, there's a building, there's a building, there's a building. This whole place is a hotel. It's literally massive. The weather is also really nice. I'm literally sweating. Over there you can also see the bridge over to the other side of the hotel. But we are just about to go for food at the restaurant. It does close at 3 o'clock, and let me check the time right now. It's currently 2:44, so we've literally got 15 minutes to quickly eat something. And we haven't actually got our room until 3:34ish, So yes, we are just about to go into the restaurant, quickly eat something, and then maybe go to the pool. Not too sure yet, but I will take you to the buffet with me, and you can see what I got. My camera is only on 10%, so it might die halfway through while I'm eating and trying to show you what I got. But it is so busy in here, I don't even know if you can hear anything, because it's literally the last of the lunchtime rush. So I'm just gonna get some food and then I'll show you. I am going to grab a cup and then I'm gonna get a Fanta lemon because it has to be done really. Alright, so we are back at the room. This is mine and my sister. I'm just gonna shut this because they're playing music and I'd rather not get copyrighted. This is the room that me and my sister are sharing. Do you want to say anything?
Hi.
And so I've got my suitcase here and I haven't unpacked anything. We literally just got in like literally 10 minutes ago. I can give you a quick tour in a second, but I've literally got my stuff just laying everywhere. My stuff is just charging over there. And then I need to unpack my suitcase and then we're going swimming pretty soon. So I will obviously take you there as well. Okay, so I've just got ready for swimming and this is the room tour. I'm going to start off with the kitchen. This is the like kitchen area. So it's just like this. And then if I turn it around, you can just see there's a cooker. It's one of those electronic ones, which I kind of hate because they don't work very well. And then there's a sink, cupboards, a microwave, and a fridge. And then over here, there's a thing into the rest of the room. The only thing is, there's actually no light in here. So the only light is the one that comes out. And then this is a push in and out door. And then here is the front door. And then we've got the dining table. And then this is a sofa bed. And then here's outside, this is the balcony. This is what it looks like. No, just dropped my camera off the thing. That wouldn't have been great. And then if you go through this door, you've got a TV there. If you go through the door and then to the right, this is mine and my sister's room. There's her bed and my bed. They're really messy because we're unpacking. And then we've got our views of the like thing. There is some like mess roadworks and that happening down there at the moment, but they did say that they were doing that. And then we've got a cupboard here, and then if you keep going forward and then in here there is the bathroom. So here is me, and then down you've got the sink, then you've got the toilet, and then you've got the bath. And then in there is my parents' room. It's just basically the same as ours, but it has a double bed instead of the 2 single beds. And yeah, I think this is quite good to be fair. And yeah, you can see, I don't know if you could hear any of that because my mic was connected and it was in my hand, so apologies if the audio wasn't very good. But this is the view from the main balcony. You just got this. And then over here, and then down there you have got a bit of road work so you can see. But they did actually email before and say that there were road works happening and see if we wanted to change our holiday, but it doesn't really matter that much. That looks quite good down there. I'm not actually sure what it is, if it's like whatever it is, if it's like a bar or whatever that is, but that looks quite nice down there. And then, what do you think?
Bonjour, amigos!
What do you think of the hotel?
Well, to be honest, I think it's absolutely marvellous. The view is incredible. We can
Except
see
the roadworks.
No,
but,
we got views of purple pipes, red pipes, black pipes.
My dad is going to give you a tour of what you can see from the balcony. What can you see?
Bonjour, amigos!
You've already said that.
Well, you can see all sorts of things. In fact, our view's fabulous. You can see pipes, purple pipes, red pipes, black pipes. The only thing we haven't got is bagpipes. But tell you what there is, a load of people on bikes. But there's bikes everywhere. People like a bike here. Anyone would think it was Holland.
Is that it?
No.
What else?
There's steps, metal steps, plastic steps. Any step you can run up and down the steps if you want.
Okay.
There's even a man with a Tesco trolley walking across the grass.
Oh, cool.
I think it's marvellous.
Alright, we're now vlogging on the phone, and I didn't actually bring my phone tripod. I also don't know if I need a key or not. I'm guessing not because it's right there. But we are on the phone for vlogging, and I didn't bring a tripod for my phone, so you're just gonna have to excuse that. But I didn't want to take my whole camera to the swimming, because I just didn't. This is one of the pools. There is like literally like 11 pools or something, but this is the one we're gonna go in today. But my phone's only on 7%, so when I come out it's probably going to be dead and boiling, and yeah, I probably won't be able to record anything, but I will update you as soon as I can record something else. Okay, just been in the pool, and I was in there for probably like 10 minutes, and then I came out because it is absolutely freezing. I'm just on the way to go and get a drink. You have to come out of the pool area though, but it's freezing in that pool. I will say, I do think this is the first hotel that I've ever been to that lets you pour your own flushes. Oh, and maybe I'm not worthy of it because I can't pour it. Right, okay. That's looking a bit watery, I'm not gonna lie to you, but we move. No, that's looking way too watery, not gonna lie. Okay, I changed and I got a red one because he said that the blue one, well, he didn't speak English, but I think he was trying to say that the blue one wasn't finished, like making or whatever. And it might be a bit liquidy, but this one doesn't look fully made either, because this one still looks a bit liquidy as well, not gonna lie. We're just going into a snack bar. It's now just after 5:20, and we're gonna grab a snack and then go to a different pool. I'm just gonna see what they have. I'm not too sure what I want because I haven't yet been in a snack bar, but I don't think they have loads left because it's the end of the day, but I'll have a look. I'm dumping the ice cream in the Coke.
I was hoping for the cheese to melt a tiny bit.
Oh.
Oh, didn't work out.
I do fear that if you're not doing this, you're doing it wrong. I also got a burger with chips and cheese and lettuce and mayo, because that's all I could eat. Okay, so I did just realise that you can actually turn on the lights in the kitchen. There are actually, no, just got knocked out, but there are actually lights in here. And so we have, since the pool, we've came back, my family has napped, I went in the shower, because we obviously got up at 1 AM. So I need to fix my hair very soon, and brush my teeth. We're just about to leave for dinner in like 10 minutes. I'll show you my outfit in a second. But yeah, I've packed all my stuff away in the cupboards. I'll also show you that in a second. And the sun is pretty much setting, or set in it. Yeah, sun's pretty much set. Let me just open this up and show you. But if I go out on the main balcony, you can see the sun is just finishing setting literally right now, and it actually looks really nice above the mountains over there and then over here. I love this, it looks very nice. Okay, well, I may as well show you my outfit while I'm out here. So I've got, right, someone's not that happy, are they? So I've got on my fake Birkenstocks, and then I've got on New Balance socks. I don't even know if you can see them. I've got on New Balance. Cool. Right, okay. I've got on New Balance socks, and then just this green Tommy Hilfiger t-shirt, and then this like beige coloured, I think that's what it's called, jacket, and then these shorts from TK Maxx that I got, and I made a TikTok about them, so that is up if you want to go watch that. And by the way, this that I was talking about earlier down there, I think it is a restaurant, like bar type thing. So yeah. Okay, so this is mine and my sister's cupboard. She hasn't put anything in. We need to go very, very soon, so I'm just going to run through my thing. This is our shared shoe drawer. I've got my toiletries and then my socks in there. I've got sunglasses, a hat, and goggles up there. I don't really think I'm going to use the goggles, but I brought them anyway. And then my empty suitcase and backpack is at the top. And then on the other side, I've hung up some stuff. So I hung up this jacket that I was wearing today on the plane, this, and this. And then I've got my t-shirts down there. And then here I've got all my shorts and trousers. And then, what's this? Oh, this is my pyjama shorts. And then here I've got my swimming shorts, and then that's just like dirty stuff at the very, very bottom. But the sun has pretty much fully set. There's just like the tiniest bit left. which that is good because that means that the sun sets at a reasonable time, because the time right now is 8:21. We're literally just about to leave for dinner. I just did my hair. Okay, so we're just about to go into this restaurant. It's not the same restaurant as we went to for lunch. This is another one. How many restaurants are here? 2, 4, or 3? Right, okay. Alright, we're now on the way to the other restaurant, which is on like literally the other half of the resort. And it is a bit strange because it's like an actual... Sorry that my camera keeps doing that. It's because I have camera flip on so that my face is in the right order. So every time I turn it, it flips. So I'm going to have to figure out how to fix that. But it's like this literally... This is all the resort. Like this is all owned by the resort. Like all of this is the resort. So from literally that end all the way down there to all the way up there, all these cars driving past are either people that work here or people that have cars like on site, and all of that over there. There's like a full lake river thing, this river, and then there's a fountain in the middle by there, and there's like 3 bridges that you go over to get to different places on the site. Is that what it's called? To be fair, it has like... Is it 11 or 9 pools? I can't remember. Either 11 or 9 pools. I think it might be 11. Who knows? And then there's like a full-on river lake thing around the back. Let me show you. So this is that's the whole lake, and then it goes into the river with the bridges, and then the fountain. But we're just about to go into dinner. So I'm gonna go in to dinner, and then I will show you what I got. Okay, so the other main restaurant doesn't actually have pizza, which is a bit strange for an all-inclusive. They usually do have pizza. But this is like an Italian restaurant that's in the all-inclusive. Oh, that might be a bit too many chips, but it's fine. Okay, I've got a Fanta Lemon in this tiny cup. Alright, so we've just came out for a walk. We finished dinner. The time right now is 10:06 p.m. Still not feeling too tired, considering I'm running off of like 2 hours of sleep from last night, and I haven't slept at all today. So I'm actually feeling... Sorry, my camera wasn't focused. But I'm actually feeling alright considering that. But it's actually really nice here. Like, that's one of the things. We just came on the walk, and I genuinely can't tell what is the hotel and what isn't, because the resort is so... It's so huge. It has so much like stuff in it. But here is... We've just... So this is some shops. They're closed now because it's like nearly 10 o'clock. Well, it's actually after 10. And then our hotel ends there. We just tried to go to a... I'm just crossing the road, sorry. But we just tried to go to a supermarket. But they kicked us out because it was closing, I guess, at 10. And so they wouldn't let us go in. So that was fine. But yeah, we're just going to have a walk around, see if we can find any other supermarkets, because we really need to get some water, because you can't drink the water out of the tap here, obviously. And yeah, so we're just trying to see if there's any supermarkets open, but there's only like kebab takeaways and that open. Okay, well, I don't actually know if we meant to or not, but we've just got to the beach. I don't know if we were meant to go to the beach or if we've just came to the beach, because we were originally talking about going to the beach, but then I thought we got rid of the idea and we were just going to have a walk to the supermarket. Alright guys, please ignore the background noise and the fact that my eyes aren't fully open, because the sun is so bright on the balcony and they are just doing some construction right now. But it is now the next day, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. And I have just finished editing the rest of this video, and it's 28 minutes, so sorry for the long video, but thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in a brand new video very, very soon. Bye!